Now that we've created a new user, we can assign the user database and table-specific privileges. To get started, click on the Edit Privileges button next to our new user. We can skip past the Global Privileges section because we've already specified not to give the user any global privileges. Scroll down to the heading Database Specific Privileges. Here, we can assign a database to our new user. From the drop-down menu next to the label Add Privileges on the following database, select My Website. In the first section on this page, we can assign database-specific privileges. Any privileges you assign here will be applicable to all tables inside the specified database. In this case, the My Website database. If you want the user to be able to make all structural, administrative, and data-related changes to any table inside the database, click the Check All button. Otherwise, you can specify which privileges you want to grant. We won't be granting any database-specific privileges here because we want to restrict this user to table-specific privileges. To do that, scroll down to the heading Table-Specific Privileges. From the drop-down menu next to the label Add Privileges on the following table, select the Users table. From here, we can specify exactly which privileges to grant for each column in this table. So recall that we have 5 columns: ID, first name, last name, email, and date. For the purpose of this example, let's allow the user to select, insert, and update the first name, last name, and email columns inside this table. To select multiple column headings, hold the Control or Command key if you're on a Mac. The privileges displayed here on the right side are table level privileges, so anything you check off will be applicable to the entire table. For that reason, we won't be checking any boxes here. Once complete, click on the Go button to save the changes. And that's it. Now our changes have been saved, so we can go back to the users page.